Hey, it's May, and I live out of my 2013 Nissan Altima named Mars. And if you can tell from my background, I am currently not in my 2013 Nissan Altima named Mars. And let's talk about it for a second. So I've been complaining about it, but y'all, I fucking hate being hot, okay? Literally, the only thing worse than being hot is being freezing cold. Needless to say, I'm back in Delaware because I have a shit ton of personal things to do, and it's during a heat wave. And depending on where you are in the world on the East Coast, it's a really big heat wave right now. And currently in Delaware, it's 92 degrees with a real feel of 98 because of the humidity. 98 degrees. And when I say I have personal things to do, I mean, there's a list of things that's wrong with my car. My cigarette outlets don't work. My tire was fucked up. It's making some whistling noise. I think that my windshield wiper fluid is leaking. But most importantly, I did not have AC. And it's hot. So, to appease my ever-worrying mom and grandmother, I decided that I would use this time to just sit back and relax and kind of just decompress a little bit. So, I got a hotel room for a few nights, and I figured I would just stay here, work my ass off to get as much money as I can over the next few days, so that I can try to get some things fixed. And possibly be back on the road soon because I don't like being hot. However, in the midst of all my complaints, my best friend and his uncle heard me talking about it, and my best friend is like, "Why did you never say anything to me?" And I'm like, "Well, I don't like asking for things. I'm a girl who works for my own stuff." And y'all, in less than 12 hours, they was like, "You can go to Ray Ray, and Ray Ray can get that fixed for you." And I'm like, Ray can fix my AC right now. Right now. So I met up with Ray, and at first, because I got a new AC compressor, I was like, it just needs to be vac. I got a new AC compressor. They didn't have the machine. I need you to vac it out for me and, put it back. Essentially, vac it out and put it back. And he was like, okay, yeah, I can do that for you. So we sitting there. He vacs it out and puts it back. And then he was like, all right, go ahead and go start it up. I start my car up, and the AC was still not blowing. And he was like, did you turn it on? And I'm like, yeah, I turned it on. What do you think? You told me to turn it on. Of course I turned it on. And he's like, well, why didn't it kick in? Hello, you're the expert here, not me. My name, what? So here's Ray and I going on a crazy hunt, trying to figure out if there's a fuse that's causing this. I actually found a new fuse box in my car. I thought we only had 2, but now I found 3. And when I say I was all up in Ray's grill, I'm like, whatever you figure out, we're figuring out together. We're finding out because I need to know. And I was like, if I'm in your space, please let me know if I'm in your space. And he was like, nah, you're good. If you was in my space, I will tell you. But we are searching, flashlights, everything. He ended up just taking his fuse detector and just testing every single last fuse that I had, because nothing that we could find said anything that would remotely say this is going to fix your AC. It was just, everything was doing everything it was supposed to do except for blowing cold air. I do appreciate Ray though, because he did really take his time and was really helping me find it. He was like, oh yeah, we finna find this. We're gonna figure this out. And we checked every freaking fuse there was, and we finally found it. It was one fuse that was blown, and out of all the fuses that we checked, one just happened to be blown. And he was like, I think this is it. He looked at me when that machine went bing. He looked at me and he was like, got him. And I was like, but then we didn't have the fuse. So he checked all over his toolbox to find it. We changed the fuse, started that baby back up, and your girl got AC. We got AC. And I'm hyped. Now, the next thing on my list is to just figure out my electrical work now. But I'm hyped as fuck, y'all. Like, when I got back in my car, I rolled all the windows up. Like, and was just like, ah. But I didn't give up the hotel room because, you know, everybody needs a break every once in a while. I've been in my car since, you know, August, and I've rarely slept any other place besides my car. So it's a very needed break. But yeah, that's it. That's my story time for today. Thank you guys so much for being here. I do have a video that I need to post. I do want to start asking you guys some questions about what questions you have, so I can do a Q&A for living in my car. So if you do have any questions about anything that I use, where I sleep or anything like that, please leave all your questions in the comment section below so that I can make that video as well. But as always, thank you guys so much for being here, and I will see you on the road.